Brace yourself, things are about to get weird. Released in August 2019 by Remedy Entertainment, Control is a surreal action-adventure game that follows Jesse Faden. After unexpectedly becoming the new director of the FBC, Jesse explores the mysterious and ever-shifting headquarters known as the Oldest House. As she searches for answers about her past, she must battle a hostile supernatural force called the Hiss, which has corrupted the Oldest House and twisted the building into something far more dangerous than it seems. In this video, my objective is to obtain the Platinum Trophy, 68 trophies in total, which include 2 DLCs. Complex and weird, the lore behind Control is absolutely mind-bending, literally and metaphorically. So throughout this Platinum journey, I'll detail the lore behind the world, characters, and how Control connects to more than just itself. Onto the Platinum. We begin with our protagonist Jesse Faden. After entering a building only known as the Oldest House, we uncover a strange layout and otherworldly creatures. Tagging along with Jesse is an entity she calls Polaris. This otherworldly figure has latched itself to Jesse, allowing her to find the Oldest House and take control of the world around her with its help. Polaris is like a secondary power or shield for Jesse. Making our way to the director's office, we find him deceased by his own doing, and take his weapon for ourselves. This is where the lore begins. Meet the Board. Communicating in a strange language, they are what their name is, a board of multiple entities who control, organize, and communicate to the director of the FBC. Represented as a large upside-down pyramid, they can communicate to Jesse by the hotline, or while she's in the astral plane. This is where many of our powers and skills are learned.
Choose to be chosen. First trophy down already.
We obtain the main weapon, the service weapon. Here is where we learn to fight. Focusing on ranged combat, the gameplay is extremely satisfying. We cleanse the control point, our fast travel points throughout the world, then meet Emily Pope, a survivor of this event who is our exposition person.
You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time, and very classified.
Welcome to the Oldest House.
Now we move on to the story. Jesse's reason for appearing at the Oldest House was to find her younger brother Dylan, who was taken by the FBC when they uncovered a strange projector. Yes, a projector, I'll explain that later. Jesse spent years trying to find the FBC, and with the help of Polaris, she uncovers the Oldest House, catches up with the best character in the game, then becomes the next director. The first few missions involve Jesse learning how the building operates, how her powers work, and uncovering mysterious characters. But first up, we have to obtain the coolest ability in any video game, launch.
To gain launched telekinesis. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's so cool. Paranatural powerhouse.
We also come to terms with the worst map in the history of video games. I'm serious, it's so difficult to figure out where you are on this map. Are you above or below this location? The best way to get to it? Absolutely terrible. Anyway, the following main mission tasks Jesse to gain control of items and locations that are important for the director. Firstly, the hotline, a special analog phone that allows the director to communicate to the board I mentioned earlier. The hotline is what we call an object of power.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality.
You can contact each of the directors, I see.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Unknown caller, complete mission 2.
Here we unlock a mountain of trophies.
We're gonna do launch. Unlock 1 ability tree upgrade.
Let's see there.
Shifting positions, obtain the evade ability. Realistic thinking, cleanse 5 control points.
My name is Dr. P.
Strange collection, collect 40, you're already 40? My God. Nice.
Our second job, overriding the lockdown. This allows us to gain access to other areas within the Oldest House.
Here we go.
And thirdly, help out any survivors within the oldest house, while at the same time learning about the Hiss, the world, and most importantly, Casper Darling. Casper Darling, played by Matthew Porretta, was the head of research at the FBC. Known for his eccentric and awkwardness, Darling was a light-hearted man who presents paranatural topics with an aura of joy and curiosity. He's shown throughout the game in fun, yet important, lore-building videos scattered throughout the world. While he comes off as approachable and fun, sometimes we get hints of something more dark and obsessive. After a bucket of trophies obtained, we rescue Marshall, complete a puzzle, then proceeds to give us intel about Dylan.
We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance.
Why does that word sound familiar? It's learned that Dylan, after being taken by the FBC years ago, possessed incredible powers, not only as someone strong, but as the next possible director of the FBC. Known as P6, Dylan was kept down in the containment facility for tests, but the main worry to Jesse was if the Hiss had gotten to Dylan.
His cell's
Cell
been
breached.
Has the Hiss found him?
We move forward to take on multiple waves of enemies as we get closer to the containment area of P6. In the heat of the moment, we find Dylan's holding cell in ruins, only to learn that Dylan returned to the main base. Seemingly being corrupted by the Hiss, he is still able to have his own functionality of himself.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the Hiss, but he is different than the others.
We need to get back.
My Brother's Keeper. Complete mission 6. Career development. Unlock all 3 personal mod slots. That was easy. Astral Phenomena. Defeat Former. That was the easiest fight in the world.
Returning to find Dylan back in a smaller cell, we have a discussion.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Now, here's where the plot really thickens.
If there's anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always
Yeah.
been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
You can talk to Dylan multiple times to learn lore of Control, but for the sake of keeping this Platinum video shorter, here's simplified details. Dylan is somewhat possessed by the Hiss, but can still have his own self-control, pretty much how Jesse and Polaris can operate, but with opposite goals. Dylan despises Trench and Darling for the experiments they conducted on him over the 17 years he was locked in the oldest house. So when the Hiss arrived, he was able to use it as an escape method. Jesse uses these questions about Dylan's captivity as a way to dive deeper into the oldest house, discovering something she and us were not expecting. We learn in the prime candidate section that P7 was Jesse, who was being spied on by the FBC for years while she lived her life and tried to locate Dylan. Spying on Jesse was just the tip of the iceberg though. The FBC went to extreme lengths to recreate their hometown called Ordinary, and the environment of the dump where Jesse and Dylan found an object of power, the projector. The projector is able to bridge worlds. That's how the Hiss entered the oldest house in the first place. We locate the dump and find that Darling, in his obsession, creates a new facility, Dimensional Research.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The Ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
So I knew this was the end game coming up, so I took some time collecting more trophies and upgrading Jesse. Begin the montage.
3 hours in the mirror. It's the longest time on record. Can you describe your experience inside, Agent Hardy?
The mirror wants us to see that. Whoa.
Wait, that didn't sound right.
Ha! So cool.
Why are you talking like that? What's wrong with you? All of you! There's something in that fucking mirror!
Defeat Jesse, yeah!
The fuck? fuck is that?
How do you do it so fast? Oh, so you can't just throw normal stuff at him. Defeat the anchor. Whoa, that was as tough as I remember it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her.
Well,
That's maxed out. Don't use melee. Barely use shield. Maybe siege. Levitate's nice. I'm gonna do more health. Just a bit closer. Spend 50 ability points. Okay, cleanse 25 control points.
Returning to the main story, we find Artie and some headphones.
Did you have peace in your song?
Ha!
Yes, take my cassette player. You can borrow it.
did that really just happen?
Finish Tango. Complete mission 8.
Play through a music video that I would love to show, but obviously copyright. Then we arrive at Dimensional Research.
We located the source of the resonance in Slidescape 36. It is an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass. I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape.
Hedron.
We built a
Was
container
that
for it.
you? Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here? You're here. You're here.
Here we discover that Polaris was in fact taken by the FBC. It was able to join forces with Jesse while being contained here. In a wild and annoying fight, we fight through waves of enemies to protect Polaris.
Ow! Ugh.
After multiple attempts, I decided to return after upgrading Jesse. Funny enough, I accidentally discovered an underground mold-infested area of the Elder's house. I'd never seen this before, opening up a whole region of exploration and unlockable locations. Completing multiple mold cleanup missions and the easiest boss battle ever gave us another trophy.
Oh, lovely.
No.
Ouch. Ouch. Gotta stay up in here, okay. Was that it? Aggressive growth? Defeat mold 1? I thought it was 1 out of 3.
Jesse then gains the ability to access mold-infested locations we couldn't before. During the grinding phase, we finished Artie's cleaning side missions. Then I came up with the toughest boss battle in the entire game.
There we go.
There you are.
Multiple applications. Use multi-launch to hit 3 targets. Ow! Whoa, 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 whoa! What the fuck? Trying to get some of that heal. Didn't realize that was there. Wow. That was just... I did not expect that to happen. Ow. No. Ah. There's so much to deal with. fucking this thing. Fuck me. Shitting me. You got in the way. Fuck! Yeah, I can't... Oh, I can't evade! I can't evade because I've used up all my energy. Oh, you're there. Ah! No. Ah! Nose itchy the worst fucking time. No, I can't dodge. No point. No! I'd given up. I had fully given up just then. I saw his health. I was on literally 1 HP for pretty much half his health. And I was like, I've just given up now. I'm just going to keep shooting him and then we'll start again. And I actually fucking got him. I can't believe that. It's such an annoying battle, but we got there. Such an annoying boss battle.
We listened to Kojima speak for 10 minutes, complete 5 board countermeasures, and fully upgrade a weapon.
First on the scene, complete 1. How many do I have to do? Because this is the first one I've seen and I'm pretty much at the end game.
Then I went for the grindiest trophy of them all, completing 25 board countermeasures. These challenges provided by the board range from killing certain enemies to using a specific weapon or other random challenges. What made these extremely grindy though was trying to find enemies within the oldest house. I was able to find a method that farmed enemies, but this still took multiple hours. I was pretty stoked when I completed it. Returning to the final battle more prepared, we were able to take out the final wave of enemies and try to save Polaris. In our attempt, Jessie fails, and the hiss is able to corrupt her as Polaris is destroyed.
Polaris, complete mission 9.
We then arrived back at the oldest house before everything turned to shit. With Jessie as an assistant, we pick up coffee cups, copy paperwork, and deliver mail over and over and over. In this process though, Jessie learns about where she is and how to overcome the hiss slowly.
That's how it happened. The hiss got Trench first. He turned on the projector. He let them in. I have to remember the hiss. The hiss is the enemy.
Thanks to Artie, he informs us we are close.
Welcome back. I knew I chose a good assistant.
I need my gun.
You are a worm through time. The thunder saw storch you.
I know what I must do.
Yellow, red.
Start at the beginning. I should have seen it earlier. This is my mess to clean up. My fight. No one else's. I am the director.
Bring.
This is Dr. Casper Darling. I have a classified message for the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I have sad news. Hedron is gone now, but it was not a source. It was a catalyst. Do you understand? You must go to my office. The endgame. It will be revealed.
It was a catalyst, not the source.
We overcome the hiss and return to a familiar motel, where the most unbelievable and horrific event I've ever seen happens.
Oh my god.
The real final battle begins as we try to save Dylan from the hiss.
They're waiting. They'll try to stop us.
I see. The projector was turned up by Trench.
I know he's still there somewhere. Locked inside. I know, because that's how it was for me.
Battle arena. God damn. So hard to see anything when everything's red.
You are home. You are wonderful. You've taken your boss.
God damn.
Dylan's in a coma.
That's how we
if there's
start.
anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back.
Right, that's where we start Resonant then.
The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You and I.
Take control. Complete mission 10.
That's the end of the main story of Control. While the game isn't fantastic with relaying its information, it's the lore and the small information you discover by reading and talking to others that make this world so fascinating. Now, for some minor cleanup.
Hey, Violet Debris. Kill 10 enemies with the shield burst ability. We tolerate you very much. You're prepared, unprepared. We will speak again in the future expansion. Good work, Victory Director. That's funny, the expansion. Hey, Crisis Management. Complete 5 Bureau alerts. Kill 10 enemies with the shield burst ability.
The Foundation is one of 2 DLCs introduced to Control. This story begins as Jessie learns of the astral plane merging with the oldest house. The board informs her of this issue, and she finds a new location to discover.
So for context, I've never played these DLCs, so I'm going in blind.
The goal is to rebuild the Nail, a piece of the astral plane that binds that realm with the oldest house. Our mission is to find the remaining pieces and rebuild the Nail before the astral plane consumes the oldest house.
I think I figured it out. What the?
Someone-
Astral plumbing? Discover the astral plane restroom?
Call a plumber.
Whoa, what the hell? In Swift platform? What? What the hell? You know what? Why am I even surprised? Why am I even surprised by now? Oh, we're jumping. Can I? Nope, never mind. Do I catch up to them? How do I get? Do I just hold? Do I have to levitate? Nice. There it is. There we go. That's actually hilarious. Star performance.
Wait.
Complete the side mission, Jesse said.
We're back.
Remember that creature I fought during the main playthrough? I glossed over it because it's actually very important to the Foundation DLC. Known as Former, it literally was a former board member. It roughly explains to us why he was kicked off the board, and that reason is extremely important because Former viewed the board as a parasite towards the oldest house, and the board viewed Former as a competitor. This just details that the board isn't as unified as we expected.
Once split, so Former was a part of the board. Make, unmake. U-shape and fractured a combined total of 100 times. Hey, spend 100 ability points. I was waiting for that one.
Throughout the story, we learn that Helen Marshall, one of the FBC members we helped earlier in the main story, arrived down here to stop the hiss. As we can hear her through the hotline, we're led to believe she is dead. Obtaining the pieces of the nail, we come face to face with the hiss corrupted Marshall.
Oh, are you Marshall? What are you doing here, Marshall? If you are Marshall.
You're alive.
Soon you will no longer recognize us, or yourself, or him, or her, or them. Family is dead. The walls are broken, but yellow and red in the eye.
God damn it.
He's got back up. Hate snipers. Hey, hostile work environment. Kill 50 hiss sharpened. That's what they're called. Hiss sharpened. Ah, shit. Fuck! Okay, resets me. Good. Fuck, not now! This is the worst time for this! Not. Oh. Ah! Yes! That's why we don't see Marshall for the rest of the game, because she was down here.
With Marshall sadly gone and the nail rebuilt, the board thanks us, but is pushing Jesse back.
Hey. Your attitude, loyalty.
Fuck you too.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Oh, I'll be sure to.
Let's play it smart.
Both the player and Jesse learn that the all-powerful board of the oldest house are not all that powerful and strong-minded that we were led to believe. Jesse is able to assert her independence against them and do things her way, while still helping the board. When the DLC story is completed, we come to understand that the board has dark secrets, forcing Jesse to not fully trust them. We don't find out any more information in this game, but hopefully Control Resonant dives deeper into that.
The Foundation. Interesting. So there's more questions about the board, but I thought more would be answered.
Before taking on the second DLC, we had to do some cleanup of the Foundation DLC.
There's the way out. Up there.
Oh, no way.
Back at the cell. Thank God.
No way. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Oh, I can't believe I survived with just one bit of health. A strong foundation. Complete all missions in the Foundation. Hey, niche position. Find all hidden locations in the Foundation.
One trophy that was really frustrating was the Supportive Staff trophy. You need an ally soldier from the Foundation DLC to kill at least 5 enemies. Now you're probably saying to yourself, Mark, that's easy. I'll let these clips do the talking.
Ranger, where are you? Where is the Ranger? Oh, he's there. Come on, Ranger, do something. Are you back behind there again?
Weapons free!
Come on, get him! Fuck me. You're so shit. Yeah, no, you're the one stopping firing. Don't run in there. What are you doing?
Engaging.
Shoot him. Oh my god.
Returning fire.
Useless. Fucking useless. So shit.
Suppressing fire.
Yes! Oh, finally. Oh, that was infuriating. Finally, collect all collectibles in the Foundation. Oh, I'm missing one. Fucking hell. Ah! Oh, hello.
And finally, the AWE DLC. This one follows the story of Alan Wake, another game by Remedy that was released in 2010. As Jessie learns of issues within the oldest house, she's able to hear a voice from Alan Wake himself as he writes in a dark room.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there.
We make our way down to the investigation sector, where it instantly becomes a horror vibe. Dead bodies and the walls collapsing make this area feel so intense.
Interesting. Oh, okay.
Do we know each other? Who are you? Do I know you? I'm your friend Tom.
Yeah.
Tom Zane.
Tom Zane.
There's nothing to worry about.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about.
Alan pretty much is a guide for Jessie and the story's creator. Whatever Alan writes becomes reality.
Then something else came. A resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
It had been Hartman.
We're guided by Alan through the motel and come across an important person, Dr. Hartman. Look, some context for Alan Wake. Alan is stuck in a realm called the Dark Presence. His plan is to escape to write a horror story from the Dark Presence that will project into reality. This will be more prominent in Alan Wake 2. But for Control, Alan is able to write enemies that Jessie faces, that being Dr. Hartman.
He said, baby.
Oh, Hartman. What the fuck was that? Oh, okay.
Shit.
I wasn't too sure. Oh, get fucked.
What is that?
Come on, elevator, time to go.
Do I need to press something?
It even touches it. So you don't like the light. What is that?
With the creature not being able to enter light, we're able to turn on the main power, talk to Langston, then complete 2 missions to take down Hartman.
Okay. This
Familiar methodologies. Fight off Hartman. Okay.
These missions play out the same way. We face enemies as we get to a large location covered in the Dark Presence. Hartman stalks us as we use the limited light within the environment to navigate the puzzle. Then we're able to turn the lights on, forcing Hartman to escape. Doing this twice forces Hartman to enter the Bright Falls AWE location. Bright Falls is the town that Alan Wake went missing in the hit 2010 video game. Here we come up against Hartman in the final battle.
This is Director Faden. I require backup at this location.
Oh, there. Power's off. Power's off. Pick it up. Ah, fuck off. They literally have no power. Like, no energy to pick up anything. Ooh, 10? Are you serious? This better not be a bug. Like, I can seriously not pick up anything? This surely isn't a bug. What is this? Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, it's gotta be a bug.
During editing, I just realized that if you're inside the light, your power increases. If you're in the dark presence, it does not. Really shows you how much of a noob I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got it.
Defeating Hartman completes the story of the DLC, teasing the story for Alan Wake 2.
And we're in lockdown. There shouldn't be any incoming signals.
Maybe it was active before we went into lockdown? Are there agents on site?
Let me check. Agent Estevez is the field agent in charge of monitoring the site, so she should be there to let us know if the situation has been through any major changes recently.
Yeah, because Estevez is in number 2, I'm pretty sure. The third thing... defeat Hartman.
We then clean up the remainder of the trophies. A minigame brought into the DLC is an arcade machine, allowing you to retry boss battles or fight your way through waves of enemies, which went towards a trophy. Locating 4 random vending machines taken over by the Hiss allows us to gain another trophy. Then we come face to face with the final 3 trophies. Thanks to the arcade machine minigames, I was able to fight waves of enemies while purely focusing on each trophy's requirements. Killing 50 enemies with the surge weapon gave us 1. The one trophy that benefited from this minigame the most was killing 100 enemies with the shield rush attack.
Yes! Rush job! I was hoping for that. Kill 100 enemies with the shield rush ability.
And finally, killing 50 airborne Hiss rangers.
Yes! Yes! Elevated Mine, kill 25 Hiss airborne rangers. Let's go. 100% on the trophies.
Now, you may notice the platinum didn't pop. That's because I accidentally already obtained it.
Hey, spend 100 ability points. I was waiting for that one. I didn't count it, but I thought 100 would be all of it upgraded, but I guess not. That's nice.
Whoops.
Oh, I didn't realize that would be the last one for the trophy. Fuck it, I'll just edit the video a different way. I'll do a different reaction. Hold on. Yes, platinum! Finally, we got the platinum. Yeah, nah, it's not gonna work.
I forgot the DLC trophies never went towards the platinum, so I prematurely got that halfway through this hunt. Oh well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this platinum hunt of Control. While I do find this game very repetitive, the lore of this world, the oldest house, and the interesting characters like Darling are the highlights for me. I'm so excited for Control Resonant. We are 100% obtaining the platinum when it drops, hopefully this year. Please subscribe and like the video. While every YouTuber says that, I really mean it. Seriously, it truly means a lot. While my subscriber count is not high at all, just seeing the number increase by 1 makes me so happy. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.